Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Dream Team. In the last episode, we took on the disciples of Big Massif, the Hooraws, beat 3 of them. All that's left is Beef Cloud, my favorite of the 4. Seriously, it's a really cool fight. I'm looking forward to showing it off in this episode. And we have a really cool section to get to him as well. And then we fight Big Massif, who's going to be quite the interesting fight indeed, and that'll wrap up Dreamy Wakeport in this episode. So it might be a bit of a lengthy episode, being that we have a couple major bosses to do. But first we're going to talk to Little Massif, because who else would be exercising in Big Massif's dream but him? And that also means we kind of have a little bit of a mini-game-ish sort of thing. You can see the Luigi generator in the background, so it's going to obviously involve that. But basically, well, what are you doing, Little Massif? What is your exercises today? He's doing ab work, he's crunching, he wants to bounce like iron. Bounce, using your abs to bounce back things that plummet from the sky. That doesn't seem like the most common exercise in the world, but hey, it's the dream world, so they can do whatever the heck they want, right? Yeah. So basically, we hit this switch, a boomski, a bomb falls from above. I don't know if explosives are a good idea for a workout, Little Massif, but if that's what you want to do, then that's what you can do. How else would you interpret that sound? They're weird. So, basically, bombs will fall from the sky. We have to use our abs to reflect them. What are we reflecting them into? Well, of course he's too scared to try them out. He's too scared to fall earlier. He's too scared to do this. You wussy! Are you a side salad? I think so. You might be a side salad. But, it's kind of funny that they mentioned the whole side salad and the fact that I like these characters so much, because they're all about the beef and whatnot. And I am vegetarian. I've said this a few times in a few videos. I'm actually vegetarian, so I am, by definition, a side salad, I guess. But, hey, it's not an insult to me, I guess. But, it's funny that I like the beef guys. It's just the funny ironies of life. So we need to bounce back the bombs with our abs to hit those bombs and blow up the wall so we can progress. However, of course, what's better than 2 sets of abs? 100 sets of abs! So, well, actually, first, do you have anything else to say, Mr. Guy? It's a technical move, lift quick. So basically, no, shush! I didn't mean to talk to you. Shut up. Rawr. So, 100 sets of abs, that's what's better. So we basically either lean forward like this and lift back up in order to launch bombs. So in practice, lift up, and you break the thing. So, just kind of a process of shooting bombs up there. Ooh. I'm like doing this really stellarly for once. So far so good. Boosh! Oh my god, I am destroying this thing. Boom! Booski! Done! Kablooey! I win. Also, there's blocks up here. I don't know if they have any relevance whatsoever. I mean, there's not anything on this side as well. I am all sorts of stuttering right. Stuttering. But that's okay. I can speak English sometimes. I only do it all the time for the internet to see. No big deal. Anyway, you're seeing the same thing as before. I destroyed your blocks. Pay attention, man. I've already done the things that you want me to do. Ay. Anyway, that's all there is to gain to Beef Cloud. So, hey, Beef Cloud, the 4th and final challenge against the Hooraws. Like I said, this one's my favorite because it's a really unique fight. So, believe me, it has some crazy special conditions. Beef Cloud, the sleepiest of the Hooraws. He's so adorable. Like I said, it's the round fat things. They're just adorable. So yeah, no special conditions. Wait, what? That's right. This is actually, in my opinion, the most unique fight of the 4, and it has no special conditions, believe it or not. So it's rather interesting. It's a really cool fight. You'll see why, though, because there's special conditions. I mean, well, here's another spoiler. He doesn't even attack you. In fact, his entire battle is based on sleeping. It's a defensive fight, basically, on his end. His strategy is purely defensive. And despite the fact that there's no special conditions, he's going to be a tough cookie to crack, because his fight, basically, the way he works is he recovers HP every turn. Well, not even every turn. This isn't in between turns. This is every second. Whether you're doing actions, no matter what you're doing, he'll continue to regain HP. Even during your attacks, he'll be regaining HP. Which means you have to kind of be quick, as you can see, before just sort of taking care of badges, He's regaining HP. I'm gonna start setting up a new defense down badge, but as you can see, just recovering HP, which means using your bro, you would think, okay, I'll just out-damage him using the illusionary attacks. Well, listen. Hear that? That's the sound of him recovering HP while we're doing the attack, which means, basically, he's probably already recovered about 60, 70 HP at this point. Meaning the, you know, the 48 damage we did just right now, completely negated by the fact he's recovered it all. So, it's actually not very, you can't use bro attacks. Well, you can use Luigi attacks, but the trick is, you have to do damage with normal attacks while he's sleeping. Because eventually, if you damage him enough with just normal attacks, which as you can see, you're doing enough damage with normal attacks where it kind of evens out, eventually, come on. Well, apparently he doesn't want to, well, actually he might be doing it, I don't even know, but basically, do we want to try again, he doesn't have that much HP, actually, by the way. He's already about down to half full. You know what? I haven't shown off admitting defeat yet, though, so I'm going to actually show it off once quickly. Just because we haven't really gotten that far into the fight anyway. So you could just keep doing normal attacks, and you could probably out-damage him ever so slightly with normal attacks. Luigi attacks actually do less damage because of how much setup time it has. Unfortunately, to kind of skip through all the text again, blah blah blah, it's the same cutscenes before. This is why I didn't want to show it off normally, but this is the easiest one to show off what happens if you quit. They're just basically like, come back later, I'll be snoozing, try again, blah blah blah. We were pretty much still at the start of the fight anyway, so I didn't mind restarting that. It's no big deal, really. But, in the context of this now, I'm gonna go destroy him for realsies. So, yeah, I know you sleep, you feel better, you recover, blah blah blah. So the trick to this. Normal attacks will at least break even with his recovery, so he won't be losing progress. And eventually, gosh darn it! Do the thing! You're being very annoying today, Beef Cloud. Do the thing where, do your gimmick. Come on. Oh my god, he keeps sleeping. So eventually he actually, if you punish him enough, he actually wakes up for a turn, and that'll allow you to use illusionary attacks. Oh, I need to make sure I don't use my, Yeah, I know. It's not my fault, man! He's cheating! I don't admit defeat. I will destroy you, Beef Cloud! Alright, let's speed this fight up a bit anyway. There we go. Now he can't sleep, which means we have all the time in the world to do our next attack. I'm just gonna go ahead. You don't need to lower his defense, it doesn't matter. I'm just, if it's use it or lose the shield, so... Well, let's actually I'd lose the other one first, but... It's use it or lose it, so I don't want to lose it. Anyway, Luiginary stack, now that, as you can see, he's not recovering any HP at all, because eventually he'll have turns where he won't be able to sleep. That's where you bust out your big moves, because for that entire turn he won't be recovering any HP, which means you can stack on the huge damage and win. So whenever he's sleeping, use normal attacks. Jump is my favorite, just because it does the most damage. And then when he's awake, punish him! Destroy him! And of course, with our extra damage from the defense down, this is going to make the fight even simpler. Oh, you still can't sleep, can you? Well, it would be a shame if I just stacked my Luigis on top of your roly-poly body. That's an old reference right there, roly-poly, back from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Leave a comment if you've been watching since that project, because if you have, you're awesome. That's super old school, Lucky, man. Oh my god, full Luigi. Oh my god, Lucky hit. Oh my god, Beef Cloud is being punished! Destroy! Kill! Oh my god, we two-shot Beef Cloud. That was disgusting. Beef Cloud. Poor guy. He just got destroyed. Hey, we got an HP. I guess the rare item's the same for all the guys. And we level up on top of that. Now, this is going to be an interesting level up choice, though. Because all of the stats are still stuck around the 3 mark, which isn't bad. I could go for HP or defense. It could be nice. Power is still stuck at 2, which is unfortunate. Speed, I just don't believe in speed in the hard mode run, because they have increased speed anyway. It's so hard to keep up with the speed, and really it's just an extra attack towards you, which is easier for expert challenges. And Mario has so little stash that it doesn't really matter, so this one time I'm gonna go for even more BP. Stack his BP now, and then hopefully I'll just be able to go for HP, power, and defense for the most part later on. But all this extra... actually, oh yeah, there are 4s here. Okay, so it's still worth it. I just have to be really careful with the timing here. Got it! Okay. So, that allows... That does that, then. Okay. So... yeah, we'll get the extra BP for now, just because Mario could use extra BP anyway. Luigi attacks cost a ton of BP, and even then, in the real world, I can start just stacking more of the BP beans on Luigi, because Mario will have enough to sort of last for a while. Although I'm actually going to be giving Mario even more BP right now, but we're going to stack some BP on Mario early, and then give a lot to Luigi later, I think. Or even not even bother, because really, realistically, Mario just makes better use of BP. And we'll give, for Luigi's level, we'll actually give him more stash, because he actually can use a stash. So instead of giving him BP, we'll give him stash. I don't know, in terms of endgame, there's definitely some really conflicting things for endgame, because Luigi obviously has so far less VP than Mario right now. It's a tough call. In fact, because we're about to fight the boss, it's actually imperative that we now spend a little bit to use the BP beans and actually get to a good number of BP for the next battle. So I actually have to do some little calculations here, because I'm not entirely sure. I have to remember exactly what the formula is for how much Luigi contributes to Mario, because it's hard to tell. That's what they could really use is a status effect, or a status that'll let you know where you, or how much BP you would have when you're in Dream World battle mode. But alas, we don't have that. So, kinda have to get a little creative here. So, oh, I don't want to peel out it yet. I want to use the BP beans first. So, calculation-wise, I want to get to 48, potentially. So, I think... is it divide by 4, or is it divide by 3 for Luigi's? I think it's divide by 4, almost. So I think if I give 2 to Luigi, and the Bro Bean DX to Mario, that'll get me to 48. Let's try that. So 1, 2, 3. Which gives Mario so much more BP. I'm definitely going to try to focus BP beans, the BP beans from Mount Pajama Joe should be our next area, obviously. I'll probably be focusing, we'll get quite a few beans there, so I'll probably be focusing a lot of the BP beans on Luigi in that mountain, because he's falling behind, which isn't even necessarily, I don't know, it's, like I said, it's such a, like, situation of, man, I don't really know, it's gonna get complicated for a late game, that's all I'm gonna say for now. Anyway, if we want to fight Big Massif, we're plotted up, we may as well just go ahead and get this boss done with. Like I said, it's gonna end up being a lengthier episode, because this boss fight's not gonna take 2 seconds, but that is what we need to do. We will fight Big Massif, wrap up this area, and call it an episode after we fight Big Massif, so... time for the big man himself! Show yourself, Big Massif! You've been a pain in the butt, but that's okay. We're going to destroy you. So here we go! Well, wait. Where is he? There's buildings on the ceiling. I just want to point that out, by the way. So, where are you? Show yourself. Well, you're laughing. Why are you laughing? Why are you making grunty noises? Oh no. That's right, guys. That's right. This tour guide, he was Big Massif all along. Plot twist, question mark? So, well, he's shown himself, and now it's time for the boss fight. This boss is actually really cool, though, in the fact that, the Hooraws are very much a preview towards the Big Massif boss fight. 3 of their attacks, I mean, obviously Beef Cloud doesn't have attack, but each of their unique attacks, the shell dodge attack, the running towards the crab attack, and the bouncing off the little mini helper guys attack, Big Massif will actually have all 3 of those, plus a unique attack, because you know every boss has to have an attack where you run in the background, or you run to the foreground and dodge stuff, so... we actually have encountered most of Big Massif's attacks already, although he has one other mechanic that, luckily for us, the guard shell pretty much negates, but, I'll explain when we get to it. Anyway, the reason Big Massif doesn't want to wake up is because, Basically, the real world doesn't have enough challengers. It's too boring for him. It doesn't have enough beefy challengers. We're gonna prove him wrong right now. We're gonna show the world that there's some big cutlets out there, that living a dream isn't good enough, that there are challenges worth challenging in the real world. And we're gonna show that with our fists. Also, he's breaking rocks, though. So maybe we won't, because that's kind of scary. He just bicycle kicked a rock the size of him. That's a little terrifying. But anyway... Oh, by the way, the Hooraws aren't dead. They're alive. They're dreams, though, so it's okay. So, he's gonna... It's a pretty big rock, man. I don't know about this one. It's a little scary. Of course, Big Massif can't, you know, show cowardice in the face of his opponents. Don't die. Don't die! Oh. Oh. Rest in peace, Big Massif. Well, guess we don't have to fight the boss after. Wait, if he's dead, we're screwed. Oh, he's not dead. This is a dream. He's okay. You can't die in the dream. If you die in the dream, you die in real life. You can't die in the dream. Except you can in this game, because you get game over anyway. He's fine. We're fine. We can't die in the dream. Bah! Anyway. Hello, I'm weird. So it's a rare technique. Sure. Totally believe you, man. You aren't a fraud or anything. So here we go. After about 2 minutes of silliness, let's finally get to a boss fight. For goodness sake, you're gonna run my video to like 30 minutes, Mr. Guy. But that's okay. We're ready for you, Big Massif. We're going to take you on with style. So like I said, he uses the attacks of the other guys. So he's gonna jump over us because I saw the guys in the background. Now the way this fight works. The little mini guys, the more of them you kill on your turn, the stronger he'll be. Basically, there's 3 levels of rage. The more you kill, the higher level of rage he's gonna get, and that'll make his attacks hurt. On hard mode, with maximum rage, he will one-shot us probably, or get pretty darn close to it. So, with that in mind, oh, I actually have, I'm 1 BP over what I wanted. I don't know how the calculations for Luigi works, but that's okay. We'll give Luigi BP from now on. What I wanted to basically have was 3 balls and 3 stacks. So, basically, the stronger Big Massif gets, or the more guys we kill, the stronger Big Massif gets. Obviously, the guard shell, and with the shell badge, it completely negates that effect, but, it's still a mechanic to keep in mind on normal mode, and it'll be a mechanic to keep in mind when we do the Battle Ring Challenge for him, the X version. Because I probably won't be using the guard shells for the X versions. That's when we're going to have to fight things for realsies. But yeah, so basically, use your balls sparingly because the ball... Oh, I need to remember to use the defense down. But yeah, that's his first level of rage there. Luckily for us, counterattacks like this that hurt the guys actually help our cause there because it kills a lot of them without really being a problem. So use the ball sparingly though, because the ball is a sure chance to get his rage all the way up to full. Now the rage does go away after a turn, so doesn't really matter there. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a stack because I actually do want to. The thing, at the same time, you know, it's not a bad time to use the ball in certain scenarios just to clear out the guys so they don't become too many. Because if they become too many, you might be forced to kill a whole bunch of them, and that's when he gets his maximum rage. And I do actually want to show off max rage as well, so I'm going to let him actually build up the guys a little bit here. Plus, I want him to show off his unique attack as well, because that's definitely something I want to be able to show off in this playthrough, obviously. So, do your cool attack, Big Massif! Don't let me kill you, but I mean, right now we're really overpowered because of the fighter wear. Keep that in mind. Dodged, hit, bump. Dead. Actually, I'm just gonna go for the stack again, because as long as the guys are lined up like that, the stack's actually not gonna hit them, so it's gonna allow him to build up a whole ton of guys. And we'll be able to kill all of them at once and do maximum rage. Plus, I feel like when he has more guys, he's more likely to do his unique attack. I'm not sure if there's a formula for that or not. This is kind of a mediocre stack right now. I don't think I'm going to get excellent on this one. Nice, yeah, I'm going to get excellent. I salvaged that stack. 77 damage. Yeah, I don't think... Did we even kill any of those little guys? I don't even think we killed any of the little guys. Did we? Nope, we didn't. Big Massif is not even angry. Oh, here we go. Here's his ultimate attack. So, this one, he's going to drop and do shockwaves. Then he's going to jump to where you are and do more shockwaves. So, it's going to get faster each time, though, so... I like to alternate which directions I go in, because it gives you the most distance between the shockwave, gives you more time to dodge, but it gets more and more complicated. As he has more rage, the shockwaves will be faster and faster, so that attack gets really hard to dodge. That being said, As you can see, with lower defense, the counterattack from that does over 100 damage. And more importantly, it kills all the Hooraws. Which basically means you get a free shot at him without him going to maximum rage mode, which also means I'm gonna have to make him... I'm gonna have to make sure I don't kill him if I'm gonna show off his maximum rage state. So I'm actually gonna stop using bro attacks after this one to allow him to achieve maximum rage state. That's gonna... Oh, no. Okay, that stack didn't turn out too badly. It wasn't as good as the other one, but that's okay. Boosh! So, unless this actually kills him, because he's probably gonna getting pretty low on health already. We've been wailing pretty hard on him right now. And it doesn't help that most of his attacks actually do counterattack damage, so... Oh, he's doing 2 attacks this time. Oh, he's doing this again. We might kill him with his own counterattack here, see if I can pull it off. And he still doesn't have any rage, so this is actually gonna be pretty easy to dodge now. We're kind of destroying... Oh, nope, they're going faster. Okay. Maybe it's dependent on his HP, because this is kind of scary. Okay, I should need to, like, wait a little bit so I can... Oh my god! Oh my god! Trip and fall. Die from your own counterattack! Oh, weird. This is just... He's not a very hard boss, that is the truth. So like I said, I could just easily just destroy him right now with the stack, but I kind of wanted to get him to a maximum... I even still lucky hitted him there. I want him to get a whole bunch of guys here, so like... Really? We're gonna keep doing this, are we? Oh god, oh! Well, that's what happens when you fail it. So there we go, I clearly planned to fail that on purpose. Yeah. Alright, he doesn't have enough guys yet, though, so I'm gonna let him, I'm gonna purposely screw this up, let him get one more group of guys, and then we're gonna really bowl them down for Luigi Ball, and hopefully he won't die, and we can get him to maximum rage state, just for funsies. I'm gonna show you how to oh my god, whoa, oh, well, actually, okay, I'm gonna not kill his guys. I mean, this kind of a test oops. I didn't pay attention there. I have to be careful here that I don't provoke him too much, because it's gonna come back to bite me in the butt. And I don't want that, so let's go ahead, Luigi Ball. I'm gonna use this to, I just want to achieve maximum rage, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end the fight. That's all I want to do. I just want to really piss him off just for funsies. Which means I'm kind of dragging this fight. I mean, it's kind of funny that we're, even on the hard mode, I've gotten to a point where I'm strong enough right now, at least. Which, yes, having the fighter war is a major factor in that, but it's funny that I've gotten to a point where, I'm strong enough where I can actually have to... Never mind! Maximum rage will not be achieved today. He will never be beefy enough for that. But you know what? I destroyed Big Massif. This is a testament to how strong the fighterware is in this game. Because we destroyed him! Pretty fantastic. Anyway, level 14 for Luigi, as I said. I believe Luigi... Yeah, he's game 3 in here at least, so... the meters are almost back, charged enough to we can start getting the main stats again. I can still get one more thing of stash for Luigi, though. Because those lucky hits matter. You can tell when they hit, they hurt. So yeah, okay, I couldn't achieve maximum rage. Basically, if you kill a whole bunch of them at once, you can, he'll get really pissed off and fun things will happen. I'll probably be able to show it off during the X challenge. But, yeah. We destroyed him. Yeah, Big Massif. Guess who's a cutlet now? You were the side salad today, sir. Jeez. That was just utter dumb. I mean, it doesn't help that, he pretty much destroyed himself with his own super attack several times there. Often these bosses, their super attack with the right to the foreground thing will counterattack themselves for massive damage, so keep that in mind. Anyway, with that, he decides that the real world has its challenges as well. He's leaving the dream world. He's going to wake up in the real world, and we will be able to finally go talk to him. So, shall we? We shall return to the real world. We'll talk to Big Massif, and we will wrap this episode up, guys. Dreamy Wakeport has been accomplished. So, let's quickly go ahead. Oh, wait, before that, we did get a new pair of boots, the knockout boots, which is the reason why I only bought one set of heart boots, because the knockout boots are just as strong, and they're actually pretty good for Mario, because every time you defeat an enemy in battle, your attacks will get even stronger, so I'm okay with that. That's a good deal. And then Luigi can get the heart boots, and right now we're at an extremely strong state right now. Mario just crushes people, and Luigi has some pretty good power in his jump as well. So even the birthday hammer. Don't forget the birthday hammer. Birthday hammer is still one of the stronger, still the second strongest hammer we have, ironically. So that thing does work. It's worth getting. And it's not even my birthday yet. It's not gonna be my birthday for a while. By the way, people have mentioned, why don't you can set your, you can set your internal clock to your birthday to do that. I'm not gonna cheat it. I will shove the birthday hammer on my birthday. Or do that trick at some later point, but I'm not gonna cheese the game with the birthday hammer. There's no reason to do that. Every day is not my birthday. I'm not gonna break the rules. Anyway, he finally wakes up from his crazy nightmare. You did lose like that. You got destroyed pretty heavily, Big Massif. Hi! We kicked your butt. Remember us? Hi! We're blowing his mind! Whoa! I'm gonna blow your mind! Mind freak! Anyway, oh, we're little shrimps now. We've upgraded from side salad. I still preferred side salad being a vegetarian. Yeah, you did! You doof! Anyway, with that, the two bros are, ready for the tour. So, Mount Pajama tour is go! Which means, guys, in the next episode, we take on this rare tour, Beefy or Beefiest, Ultra Beef Ascent time. That's right, guys. We haven't had enough beef jokes yet. We're gonna be hanging out with these guys for a whole nother section of the gosh darn game. Fun, fun. So they are gonna sprint to Mount Pajama. We will meet them there in the next episode, guys. I would make the run now, but it is kind of a bit of a long run, and the episode has been long enough. Okay, hyperactive kittens, move on. So they go to Mount Pajama. Let's go meet them there next episode and begin the climb. Bowser and Tazma, we're coming to get you. It's gonna be very exciting. It's LuckySevenDX signing out. See you all in the next episode of Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Bye bye.